Good morning. This is Tony from the Fiberology Lab, and this is the weekly lab report. I'm a little discombobulated. I said that last Thursday too during our live show because I'm kind of out of rhythm, out of practice of doing these. And I know it's important for me to kind of give you guys a touch base on weekly what's going on in my shop. So welcome. We are live in Facebook and YouTube. If you are a part of that, especially on Facebook, StreamYard needs to have permission to for you to comment. So go ahead and leave a comment and follow those prompts for StreamYard to allow you to see them. So I can say good morning to you. Good morning, Christine. Good to see you this morning. I have a bit to share. I think I'm going to start focusing on 5 different things to share every week, so I'm not overwhelming you with information because there's always a lot going on. And now it's officially fall this week, my favorite time of year. I've got a lot more going on, but I'm going to focus on 5 things this week. So come on in, say hi, and give a shout out where you're from. You might find somebody here you know or recognize, and or you can make friends. We've done that too through our live shows. We've had people from the same area meet up and make friends because that's what we're about. We're about friends, fibers, and fun. So let's go ahead and get going. The first thing I have on my list today is the one I'm so excited about. We are ready to jump into our next 7-day mystery quilt challenge. It is officially available for you to sign up now. Good morning, Miss Mary Ellen from Kentucky. How are you? And if you are interested in signing it, here I'm putting the link up there for you to follow it. Go and follow that link. It's really easy to find. Just type the word tiny dots, type it in just like you see there on the bottom of the screen. But these are going to take you to a sign up page, tell you what to expect. It's over 7 days. You're going to pull stuff out of your stash. You're going to make a lap size quilt. I've done these in baby quilt form. This one's a little more involved. It's a little more intricate of a design, and it's larger because that was the biggest thing. Can we make this larger? So yeah, I made it larger. So it's 56 by 65. It's not super large. The goal is for you to finish in 7 days. And if you're quick enough, you can turn around and get that made up for the holiday giving if you want to. But again, the goal is to dig in your stash, make some dedicated time for 7 days. I put out a clue pretty much every day. And over the weekend, over the Saturday, Sunday, I release a couple extra clues so you can get ahead. And then we do a happy hour where we'll get to meet each other at the beginning. And then we'll do another happy hour for show and tell at the end of the week. It's always a lot of fun. This is our 1, 2, 3. I think this is our 4th time doing it, maybe the 3rd. I don't remember. I didn't write that down in my notes. So, but check that out. You check the link out below. Go ahead and sign up for that. And I'll put you in our Facebook group. There's a private Facebook group where we handle all the clues and all the PDFs. And you'll have access to that forever. So you do pay a fee, but you have access to that forever, especially with the PDFs. It makes it a lot easier for you to download onto your own device to reuse and review. Hey there. Good morning, Miss Jan. Oh, good, Mary Ellen. I'm glad to hear you're good. Christine says, is it a beginner friendly? Yes. It's totally beginner friendly. I actually originally made paper piecing a part of it, and I took it out. I decided, man, let's keep this simple. I want you guys to be successful in 7 days. So it's totally a beginner class. So I will be doing some half square triangles, and I'll be showing you some of my favorite techniques. There'll be some instructional videos, but again, it's very basic. It's meant to be fun, meant to be quick, and meant for you to be successful. So that is our 7-day challenge. Great question, Christine. Hey there, TC. Good to see you this morning. Good morning, Miss Linda. And there is Miss Pat. Good morning to all my friends. Glad to see you this morning. So I was just talking about the 7-day challenge. It's the link that is below me. So that's the first thing I'm talking about today. The next thing I have on my list is our Stash Diving Club. Now, our Stash Diving Club is held within our Mighty Network. So you're going to have to join our Mighty Networks. It's free. Just join it. It's not a big deal. Let me find where that link is so I can put it up there. It's really easy to get to because it's just Friends, Fiber, and Fun Club. There we go. So if you want to join our Stash Diving Club, you got to join our Mighty Networks first because it's a private group within that forum. And what that means is, again, trying to keep you working for your stash, $10 a month. You will get projects to build on to use your stash. So our next Stash Diving project is a queen size quilt. So it's going to take a couple months to work through this. Every week, I post a weekly um, assignment. You don't have, it's again, it's your pace. And I'm trying to make them small enough that you can finish them. So when the next week comes, you can do the next one. So you're only using a little bit of your time every week. And then the long-term goal, especially for October, is start having a sit and sew Zoom. I think that'd be fun for us to work on our projects together and kind of get to know each other again, keeping with our motto, friends, fibers, and fun. So that's our Stash Diving Club. But you have to join the Mighty Networks first. And then if you want to join the Stash Diving Club, I have a link for that as well. I hope you're writing this stuff down. Guess what? This is recorded. You can go back and rewatch this as well. So let me find that one. Stash Diving Club. There we go. So that's the Stash Diving Club. Got to join our Mighty Networks first, and then it'll take you to the Stash Diving Club. Now, the Stash Diving Club is, you can purchase it directly from the app. Mighty Networks has an app, or you can go to a browser and use that link. It's probably more successful if you actually go through a browser, whether it's on your phone, tablet, or computer to sign up. All right, lots of fun things. So that was my second thing I want to talk about today. Let's see, who else has come in? Has anybody else come in? Nope. That's great. Let's keep on going. I have so many things going on here. Number 3, stitched up stories. I mean, have you guys taken part of our stitched up stories? They've been a lot of fun. We just finished one 2 weekends ago. And we have another one coming up the first weekend in October. It is October 9th. It is with um, Carmen, who is the owner of 10 Sisters, that has created the a fusible grid that's for you to make different patterns. Great tool. I personally have not used it, so I'm really excited to learn more about her products. So she's coming up October 9th, and the next one is October 23rd. October 23rd is the one I am fangirling over because it's Danielle Stout. She is the owner of Cozy Quilt Designs, and she's my favorite ruler. My favorite tool for my half square triangles is that strip tube ruler. I've got both sizes. I'll talk about that, but I'm going to do a watch party with that one. I know that's kind of weird, isn't it? I don't have a store. Where am I going to do a watch party? I have a space that I can do a small class in, so I'm going to host a watch party October 23rd with this stitched up story. So you still have to purchase through Stitched Up Stories, but watch this week. I'm going to have a link available for you to reserve a spot here where I am hosting it. And what we're going to do is we're going to do demos. I'm going to show you how to use her tools, and I'm going to show you all the patterns that we have, and that you then will turn around and watch her story. Basically, Stitch Up Stories is a time for us to engage with the designer and kind of get their thought process, kind of see how they are moving through their business of how they create designs, how they get them out, and how they just are people. They're awesome. So you always get it's $20 for a session. You always get a recording for 7 days later in case you miss it or you have to leave in the middle of it. You have to sign up in order to get that recording, and the sign-ups close right before the show itself. So our next one is Carmen, and it's October 9th, but our watch party will be the 23rd of October, and I'll have more information on that over the week. Let's see. We've got more comments here. Hey, Brett. Good morning to see you. Christine says that fusible grid is nice. Oh, so Christine has used the 10 Sisters grid. So it's very similar to the concept of what Quilt Smart, but I just have never used it. So I was introduced to Quilt Smart early, so I learned how to use that. But I'm gonna get some Christine and test it out because I'm curious how it works. And then she's got a piping tool, and she's got some great pattern books too. So she has done a lot as well. All right, let me take that off. All right. So that was number 3. Number 4, we're going to talk about our stitching so fun stitching retreat. It's a tongue twister. My good friends Becky and Tracy are coming to Florida in January, and they are offering a time for us to engage with them, and they're going to talk a lot about Studio 180 rulers. It is an involved weekend. It is a learning weekend. I'm so excited, and we are one of the first shops they are hosting next year. They've got a couple bigger retreats planned for the year. I can't tell you about those yet. But we get to be the inauguration. So that's exciting. So we'd love to have you here. Join us here in Palm Coast, Florida in January. Where else wouldn't you want to be? There's no snow. There's no snow. It's gonna be awesome. And they're standing here for 3 days for a weekend, and we're gonna teach. We're gonna have fun. We have games. I'm just the hostess, but I'm gonna have games and other things for us to participate in. It's gonna be so much fun. We are over half full, so that's the other thing to keep in mind. It's gonna fill up. And if you're thinking, well, it's a little bit out of my price range, don't worry. We have payment plans and we'll work with you as well. So just email me if you are concerned about how to make payment arrangements. And we have people looking for roommates. That's the other key thing. So you can definitely share a room with somebody. We'll get you all hooked up. Christine's excited because Christine's coming. Very excited for Christine. She's got all her friends. She's trying to get her mom down here. That's the way to do it. Spend a weekend in Florida for January. It's be perfect. All right. Our next topic I want to talk about is we're on number 5. Wow. I talk fast, so there's number 5. Here we go. I am so excited. I haven't put the information up there yet, but it will be up later today and tomorrow prime morning. Elf Workshop 2022 is coming. If you don't know what that is, last year I've done it for about 6 years. I actually found documents while I was preparing this year's event that I had done it originally. My first one was in 2012. So I've done it over 10 years. I can't believe I've done it that long. Now I said those numbers out loud. So this is the Elf Workshop. What it is 6 mini projects. Normally I used to do it in a all day class. Took about 6 to 7 hours. You walked away with 6 projects. You turn around and gave them away as gifts. You just had to give up one day out of your December, November timeframe. And then you had all these gifts to give away to the mailman, the hairdresser, the teachers. This time, over the last couple of years, thanks to COVID, I have done it virtually. And so what that means is you have access to 6 patterns, technique videos, and a group setting. We're going to do a Zoom sit and sew as well. For 2 weeks, you're going to learn how to do these projects. And then after 2 weeks, we're going to do a Zoom. We're going to sit and talk and ask questions, engage. And then you have access until the end of the year. So you have about 6 weeks access to these videos. The best part, and this is why it fills up. I only do a limited number of kits. It's a lot of work on my end. I cut all your fabric. I pick out everything for you. All you do, you get this package in the mail with 6 different packages, little project bags filled with stuff. And I tell you, pull out this project bag. And then this is the video for that. So it's a lot of fun. You don't have to think about it. And doing it virtually also allows you to do it more on your time. We'll still do sit and sew Zoom just in case there's questions, but you could probably have them all done before that even happens. So that is coming. And when I'm telling you guys first, because once it goes, it'll fill up fast. I don't take very many. I think I have it set for 12 this year. So something to look forward to this week. All right. So those are my 5 things that are happening here at the lab. There is always lots more going on. I've got a lot more things to post. Don't forget, we do have a class on the 8th for our next Mondo bag class, Biddy to Mondo bag, which means that you can pick any one of those Biddy, Midi, or Mondo bag. I think we have 3 spots available, so don't forget to sign up for that. And then I have more that I will be posting this week. Now that I have a working computer, now I'm starting to feel back into a rhythm. Have you guys noticed that? Once fall hits or once school goes back, that's when we feel a little more stable in our routines. And I'm getting there. So don't forget. So our first thing is our 7-day fall mystery quilt challenge. Our other thing I talked about is our stash diving club. Third thing is stitched up stories. 4 is so fun stitching retreats with Becky and Tracy, and our Elf Workshop. Watch for all that information. It'll be posted in our email as well tonight, but you never know. You might see it also in our Facebook feed, and I'll have the links below in this video for you to come back to. Like I said, I'm still a little out of practice. I haven't done one of these in a couple of weeks, so hopefully that information is helpful to you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to email me at info@fibrologylab.com, or you can call me or text me 865-294-5612. Does anybody have any questions? I kind of rambled really fast. Like I said, a little bit out of practice here. So let's see. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Christine. That was the other thing. Tomorrow night, I am changing. That was the one more thing I didn't write on here. It's in my email. I'm changing my live sales to Thursday night. I've been seeing a lot more traffic when I do them on Thursday night. That means more people are available Thursday night. So I'm going to move my live sales to Thursday night. And this week, I'm going to talk about some more Jaybird. Don't forget, Jaybird Quilt Designs is our featured product this month. And I'm also going to talk about another 3-2-1 sales. We're like halfway through the month. We'll have a 3-2-1 sale coming up in a week. So thanks for saying something, Christine. I really appreciate that. So if you guys don't have any other questions, you know how to reach me. I will see you Thursday evening. And remember, we are friends, fibers, and fun.